It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline. Nigerians feeling very sorry for electing President Muhammadu Buhari, APC, Ortom. Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State Thursday said that Nigerians are feeling very sorry for electing President Muhammadu Buhari and the All Progressive Congress, APC, in 2015, considering the level of insecurity and biting economic hardship in the country. The governor, who spoke shortly after signing the amended Benue State Open Grazing Prohibition and Ranches Establishment Law of 2017 in Makurdi, said that all was not well with the country and there was need for the president to listen to cries of Nigerians and come out with policies that would mitigate the economic hardship in the country. The governor lamented that Nigeria was in disarray while mediocre and sycophants had surrounded the president, saying corrupt people that are in the government are deceiving you, the president. But I must tell you the truth that all is not well. You need to listen to us. You need to listen to the voice of the masses who elected you, because they may have been deceived. Now, we are sorry that we elected you as the president of the country. While describing the recent unveiling of Rice Pyramid in Abuja as a huge fraud by those deceiving the president, Governor Ortom wondered how the government could display a massive rice pyramid, yet Nigerians are hungry and not able to feed themselves. Somebody explained to me that they got 5,000 sacks of rice and put them on a pyramidal and claimed you have achieved something, but you have not achieved anything. The people behind these things are deceitful. They are telling the president lies. That fake rice pyramid is what will help Nigeria introduce policies that will help us improve on our agriculture and economy. The first thing you will do is to chase away the marauding Fulani men who are your kinsmen to stop harassing us so that we can farm and produce enough rice for Nigeria and Nigerians. The governor, who also faulted the corruption fight of the president of government, said that this government has not fought corruption the way we expected them to do since 2015. All the people they are prosecuting are just perceived enemies. The fight is selective. There are former governors in the present cabinet who should be facing trial for corruption, but they are not. So which corruption are they fighting? Let us do the right thing. Let us stick to the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let us ensure fairness, equity, and justice for everybody. Then things would work. The governor urged Nigerians of voting age to ensure that they all have their permanent voters card and they are ahead of the 2023 election in order to vote out the APC government for inflicting so much pain on the masses. On the amended ranching law, the governor explained that the new law made provision for stiffer penalties, stipulating 50,000 naira fine for any impounded cattle with 20,000 naira paid for daily, any cattle in the confines of the government, and thereafter auctioned them after 28 after 7 days, that they have actually confined them, then they would actually be auctioning them.
It's the court's jurisdiction to try him on the terrorism charge on the grounds that the alleged offences were committed in the United Kingdom and not in Nigeria. Kanu was in June 2021 rearrested in Kenya and extradited to Nigeria to face his trial and had since then been confined to the detention facility of the Department of the State Services, DSS, in Abuja on the order of the court. He was first arrested in Lagos in 2015 by operatives of the Department of State Services, DSS, and was arraigned alongside 4 others in 2016. Justice Binta Nyako, however, granted him bail in 2017, but it was said that he jumped bail and fled to Europe, where he continued his agitation for Biafra. Meanwhile, the pro-Biafra agitator had urged his followers to conduct themselves with decorum during his appearances in court. Also, a security operative said that IPOB members and Kanu supporters should conduct themselves in the best way possible during today's court proceedings. The superintendent of police with Force Headquarters, who wished to be anonymous, warned that security operatives would apprehend Kanu's followers who behave unruly. Security operatives would not shy away from arresting and also prosecuting those who try to misbehave at the Federal High Court. Kanu's lawyer and himself should tell his followers, to conduct themselves in the best possible way. Behaving like thugs will not help them. And this was the wordings of the superintendent of police, police force headquarters, who says that he wants to remain anonymous.
Buhari had told Southeast leader, who visited him some time ago, that he would consider releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. However, during an interview of recent, he had actually said that he would not be able to check into that. Also, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has said that it was going to constitutionally bound to register qualified political associations as political parties, where the INEC National Commissioner and Chairman Information and Voter Education Committee, IVEC, Festus Okoye, said this in an interview with Daily Trust, saying that this is as he also said that 101 political associations have applied to the commission to be registered as political parties ahead of the 2023 general elections.
The fight against the banditry, IPOB and Boko Haram. The Nigerian military troops alongside local vigilantes have, on several occasions, neutralized bandits, ISWAP terrorists in the northern part of Nigeria and bombarded the camp of IPOB in the southeast Nigeria. Like the saying goes, if you cannot beat them, you join them. We read about terrorists surrendering and turning away from their evil ways after they felt overpowered by the machinery of the Nigerian military. The unleashing of Super Tucano fighter jets brought some terrorists and bandits down to their knees, and this is a feat that is worthy of mention. The story seems like a fairy tale, but we need to see the other side of the coin. Let us talk about the bad, although not everyone loves to listen to bad stories. Neither do I, but we need to do justice to it. Nigerians won't forget so soon that a certain lady, Leah Sharibu, was abducted alongside other schoolgirls. Leah Sharibu is yet to be free by her abductors because she chose not to denounce her faith. It is over 3 years now, and the young lady is said to have given birth to 2 children while in captivity. The Nigerian government need to come to her aid so that she wouldn't cry out that Nigeria failed her. We cannot talk about the fight against insurgency without mentioning the security men who paid the ultimate price while serving their fatherland. It is so unfortunate that these brave men were burnt offerings to the gods of evil by these unscrupulous elements. The security situation is becoming terrifying by day, and many people have been rendered homeless in their hometowns. People are having sleepless nights as a result of these evil men who are bent on wreaking havoc and disrupting peace in the country. The ugly side of it all is that some innocent and defenseless Nigerians have been killed mistakenly by security operatives. And according to a report from BBC and Sarah reporters early this year, tragedy struck in the fight against the terror group Boko Haram when a fighter gets involved in the country insurgency operation in the northeast, bombed a village in Yunusari local government area of Yobe State, killing at least 10 villagers. Therefore, the high level of insecurity in the country needs total attention from the federal government.
Also met the people of the South-South and people of the Southwest, so we are moving about. Ogbunaya called on Nigerians to support someone from the Southeast for president in 2023, saying that they want to use the opportunity to remind the ACF that in 1959 the Igbo through Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe supported the North